for
somebody
for
just felt really ashamed with like fucking this like 350-pound woman,
but just had like the confidence of a god to like.
Yeah, and he was like, what do you mean, dude? Fucking fat chicks are beautiful.
The fucking hottest.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you fucking idiot? You can't see it. You can't see past their fucking fat.
So this is not about.
You can't see past their heart, fat to their heart.
You're having trouble. You can't X-ray through. Yeah. So actually, the fat movement, the fat freedom movement, is not actually about female empowerment at all. It's just about dudes feeling less shame about fucking them.
Going hard.
We're going hard, yo.
Go. Going hard, yo. Going hard. Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo. Going hard. Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo. Going hard. Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. My name is Josh DeLay. I'm one of the hosts of this here podcast. Sitting next to me, a medal earner, a guy who earns medals and wears medals. He's the co-host of the podcast.
Yeah, hi everybody. My name is Alan.
That's Alan.
Medal wearer.
We do
Alan.
not. We are
Silver medal.
silver medalist. Very good. At second place, which ain't half bad.
I mean, show me your gold.
I don't have it.
Yep, that's what I thought.
I don't have any medals. We're usually also joined by a producer, a good young man named Producer Pete, who is currently at a gala.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
What do you think that's all about?
I'm starting to think that we're going to have to change the name of this podcast from Going Hard to Going Soft.
So you said it was something that like his girlfriend talked him into?
I mean, yeah. Do you think that okay? What kind of a man goes to a gala?
I think she talked him into going to like Boner Town to just look at boners or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it with the Boner Town Gala?
Yeah, Boner Town Gala.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a gala in Boner Town, or do you think like the theme of the gala is Boner? Like,
well, I mean, it's in Boner Town.
Sure.
And
but is Boner Town a metaphorical place? I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, it's gala night every night at Boner Town.
Every night is gala night in Boner Town.
Yeah. So what I'm getting at is he like might have voluntarily went with.
Yeah.
You know, because of the boners.
I feel like this is like a town from Big Fish or something.
Yeah, I was thinking more like Halloween Town.
Oh,
or like
sure.
It's just like it's like in a this like it's a parallel universe kind of where you just have to like, you know, have like a way into the gateway into Boner Town.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure.
Yeah. You ride like the Boner school bus to Boner Town.
Yeah, you ride the pony baloney into Boner Town.
Yeah.
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 You ride the Hershey Highway into Boner Town. Huh?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So,
but he's gone though.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we're getting at.
How do you feel about a guy could be producing a podcast with his two best buds of all time, but instead opts to go to a gala in or at Boner Town?
Yeah, I still don't really understand what a gala is. Do you? Like, do you know what a like
so,
what is?
So there's like the Met Gala.
I know the Met Gala, but I don't really know what the fuck like it actually like.
So
what separates a gala from like any other normal like, you know, gathering of people? You know.
I mean, isn't the gala? I feel like there's like art on display or something at a gala, right? Maybe.
I think the Met Gala is like at like a museum.
It's at the
or
Met,
something,
right?
Which is a museum,
right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's usually like in like some sort of old building, and there's like usually like hors d'oeuvres, I feel, and like champagne.
So the hors d'oeuvres are essential to being cataloged as a gala.
I don't know. Look, buddy, I don't get invited to fucking galas. All right, it's fancy stuff. You know?
It kind of is. Just the word.
Yeah,
know?
look up what a fucking gala is.
All right.
Well, isn't there a gala apple?
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
So maybe it has something to do with those. Do they bob?
Yeah, I think so.
Do they bob for
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to go to Boner Town to bob for apples.
gala apples?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Are we retarded?
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think because of this. I don't think there's nothing wrong with not knowing what a gala is. We're not. It's like high society kind of shit. I feel right.
Yeah. So you gotta like have money to.
Yeah, we don't have those two kinds of roots. That's
I just accidentally searched what is it. I'm actually curious. Hold on.
what is gay.
What is
porn?
H?
What is H?
H or H? What?
H or H?
H or H is the 8th letter in the Latin alphabet. Okay, that's what H is. Hold on a sec. Oh, Jesus.
That was an upsetting departure you took there with that H thing.
really derailed the podcast. For
Anyway,
a second. Sorry.
What I was gonna say is we're kind of a blue collar kind of podcast. You know what I mean? We come from like we're salt of the earth type of people, and that's the type of audience that we've cultivated as well. The same way that our ancestors cultivated the land, we've cultivated a blue collar audience.
Yeah, the kind of people that don't know what galas are.
Real salt of the
Gala?
earth.
Gala?
Oh, now I don't know anymore.
Is it a gala?
No, it's a
Matt Gala? Matt Gala? It's
gala.
a gala. Okay.
Gala. God damn, you fucking tripped me up for a second.
I
There.
fucking okay.
God damn,
so,
dude.
what exactly is a gala? Is the question that was asked. Answer: a festive celebration, especially a public entertainment marking a special occasion.
Oh.
So it could literally just be anything. We could be having a gala. We're having a social event. This could be a gala or a gala.
Gala. God, dude,
It's
you
fun.
keep tripping me up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Then I'm like thinking
It sounds right.
Gala.
Gala.
Gala's right.
We could be having a gala right now.
I don't
though.
think so.
Why not?
Well,
So because we're having a social event and we're producing. We are the entertainers.
may I ask?
Yes.
May I ask what website you used to get that definition?
I mean, it was gala definitions and meaning Merriam-Webster actually. So I mean, the truth, like the actual
Only-
source of truth.
That's not true. The only dictionary
The
that
fuck dictionary are you reading?
the Oxford English Dictionary is the one you should be using.
Is Marion not up to standards?
No, that's a hack. That's the Walmart of fucking dictionaries, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I've been walking around fucking just like thinking I know words.
Merriam-Webster. Miriam's just like an old lady's name. You're gonna trust that?
Muriel.
Miriam.
And Eustace Bang.
Wait, I don't know that. What is that?
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
The cowardly dong. Did you do that on purpose?
No.
God,
It's good though.
damn, man.
So yeah, I can't do anything properly.
I have kind of
today.
a cowardly dong.
Yeah.
That's another reason why we could start calling this podcast "Going
This
Soft."
is the Cowardly Dong Show. How would you describe a cowardly dong?
I mean, one that is it's many. So I mean, if you have a shy bladder, you can have a cowardly dong.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
So it doesn't have to do with sex.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, if your penis doesn't get hard because you're too scared,
That's a cowardly dong.
That's a pretty cowardly dong.
Yeah.
You know.
I like. I'm getting all sorts of ideas in my head now.
Well, throw them at me. Don't keep them in your head. That's a waste.
Well, I mean, anybody who watched cartoons in the early 2000s knows about Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I don't really know about it. I know it existed. I don't.
You never watched it?
No.
Really?
No, I was like smarter than most people. You know.
Shut up. It was a great show.
I wasn't retarded.
Whatever. Yeah, it was a good show though.
I was watching very like high-minded types of entertainment at that point.
Yeah, but it was a popular show then. And maybe enough people, yourself included, don't know about it at this point. Maybe the time frame has expired where we can get a new crowd in.
Well, I think that,
and
I would say based on the fact that you were watching it,
yeah,
and if the demographic of our show is us essentially, then I say go forth and give the people what they want. Give them the nostalgia that they're longing for.
That's what I'm saying. So we could encourage a little bit of nostalgia, but we could also get a new crowd in, because it'd be a new IP,
Wait, what?
Our IP.
Oh, okay.
Intellectual property is what that stands for.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I've been working on my acronyms.
IP, I thought you were talking about an address, and then you said RIP. I thought you were talking about a tombstone.
No.
You really threw me off
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, sorry, words.
Yeah. Okay.
I know what that one stands for too. Rest in peace.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. Or like Eminem says in that one rap song, "Rest in pieces."
Is that because he decapitated a woman or something?
There was a tattoo on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He has a tattoo that says "Rest in pieces."
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that he's gonna fucking murder you.
He's gonna dismember you.
Eminem's a fucking gangbanger.
He's
dude.
gonna dismember you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is that we could create the Courage the Cowardly Dong show,
Yes.
and it would just be an animated version of just a flaccid penis, just going about its life, just trying to take care of the ones it loves, but it's cowardly, so it doesn't know quite how to do it.
Right. So it what it does is it services others, but it never gets the satisfaction it needs.
It never gets the servicing for itself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Or we could do the Courage the Cowardly Gong show.
Like
It'll be like the Gong show.
oh yeah, see, that's one I've heard of it, never seen it.
I don't
so
know.
we're on two different sides of it.
Yeah,
you don't know anything
No, I
about
just
that
know
one
it
either.
exists.
Oh. Okay, so you're just hypothetically like knowing all of these shows, but just don't know anything about them.
I just like to mash as many things together as possible.
Yeah. So I think like the Gong show, I think that was like it's a game show of some sort.
Yeah.
They would ring a gong if you did something good.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, there was definitely a gong involved.
Yeah.
The Cowardly Dong. God damn, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking dumb.
I liked it though.
Yeah, yeah. These are the types of things that only us are brave enough to talk about.
We are
on our podcast.
Yeah, unlike that dong, we're very brave. Yeah,
you got to have somebody.
We're no cowardly dong.
You got to have brave dongs that are brave enough to talk about the cowardly ones.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
It's like the abolitionists.
Yeah.
You needed the white abolitionists to abolish slavery, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's the same thing.
Very parallel.
That's why white voices are
trains of thought.
That's why in today's society, there's something more important than strong, powerful white voices.
Yeah.
To get the message out there for those who are marginalized, those who aren't given a voice. You know what I mean? Because of the patriarchy and because of capitalism.
Yeah.
I
do know.
What's a weird trend I'm seeing these days? Speaking of in this line of things, there's like a lot of people who like are online with like basically GoFundMe's or whatever, just like for their entire lives. Like,
wait. So you're saying that like people just like go fund themselves and they just have that?
It's just it's not like
is it for them?
It's not like hey I had a surgery or like my dad has cancer or like it's like hey I used to be a barista but then my boss said something problematic and the PTSD that caused me hasn't allowed me to go back to work for 3 months and now I can't pay my rent.
Oh yeah, no, that definitely exists.
Yeah. It's like, also, I'm a BIPOC and I identify trans.
So, how do like GoFundMe's? They work by like you have to set a goal, right? Like you have to set a goal of money that you want, and then if you reach it, you get that money. Is that kind of how that works? Or
I don't know because
I've never done.
I'm not a fucking.
You wouldn't do one though.
No, I would never do that.
Why?
Because I live my life by the old bootstraps motto. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like if you like, I feel like that's part of that motto though. Like if you're smart enough to find like this is that Trump mentality. If you find that loophole, and you fucking grasp it, and then people give you money.
Trump exploited no loopholes. He just worked. He put his head down, put his nose to the grindstone.
Yeah, but he was gonna get that money though.
He got the money, but from hard work, not from saying he got fired from a Starbucks.
Yeah. No, but it's kind of a cool like grift though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Man, I find it annoying.
Like what is cooler than like not working but still just having money? Like what's cooler than that?
Pulling yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah, but that's like listen, I
there's nothing cooler than pulling yourself up by your bootstraps.
It's such a fucking just the dumbest thing ever. There's just nothing cooler than getting out there every day.
Hey kids,
Because you got your floppy boots just
Hey, kids.
fucking sitting on the ground. You just yank those straps up hard and you fucking get out there and
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
kids, you know what's cooler than sucking on a vape pen? Speaking truth to power. So that's like the inverse of that. Hey, you know what's cooler than starting a GoFundMe to pay your rent because you're a pussy? Pulling yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude.
No, I believe I'm all for people scamming.
That's what I mean.
But here's the
Like,
but it's not like it's less of an elaborate scam though when like your only way of like promoting this GoFundMe is like through Facebook. So you're like these are your friends, your quote unquote friends. Some of them might actually be. Some of them are.
Yeah.
And those, so you're like scamming your close friends and acquaintances.
Yeah, I mean,
that's not as much of a scam to me. That seems
it's a
little scummy, right?
It's just a different type of MLM, you know.
Mid-level. What is that again? Mid-level marketing. Is that what?
Multi-level marketing.
Multi-level.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
I can't remember. Okay.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, actually.
Yeah. So, like, you know what I mean? You just, like, spam your fucking friends and they give you money. And, then
eventually
you're just like, hey, I can let you in on this big fucking thing.
Yes.
The only thing is you're not really promising the other people anything besides, like, you getting more money.
Right.
Which makes the grift even better.
It's like, hey, if you want me to still be around to ask for money next month, you better give me money this month.
Yeah. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
So like that it's just
there's a lot of this going on. I've seen multiple people do this.
Yeah. I know a few people and I'm not going to name them because they probably don't watch this.
Well,
podcast.
definitely don't name them.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Unless you want to get trans stomped.
Yeah, right.
You ever been stomped by just a group of
yeah, Jeremiah.
Just
like, I can't call him Jeremiah anymore.
Just a marching,
you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wouldn't that be cool?
I don't.
You just knew some dude named Jeremiah. Their new name is Jeremiah.
Yeah, because it's like I don't identify as I identify as me.
What are some other cool ways to just get money for free? Like Bitcoin, I guess.
Well, Bitcoin's actually skyrocketing again. I wish I would have held on to it.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's up to like 35K or something.
Oh, really? It peaked at like $100,000
I don't know if it ever made 100.
This isn't higher than it's ever been though.
No, but it was down to like 17 or something.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Well, see, I should actually look because I don't know if I think I talked about this briefly like way back when we first started the podcast.
Sure.
But I put I think like just like $20 or something like that into Dogecoin.
Yeah, well, I don't think Dogecoin. I don't think anything's ever gonna happen.
Think about the other types of like cryptocurrency that like are popular.
Oh, I can think about it. I think about crypto all day.
Yeah, but it's like Bitcoin and then like Litecoin or something like that.
Ethereum,
and then like Doge, right? Like those are the ones that like kind of like made like, you know, headlines and shit.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah. So my whole thing was like, you know, all these other fucking things are just like people threw like $100 in when they were like, you know, 10 years old or however fucking old people were when they were, you know, first getting into Bitcoin or whatever.
Yes.
And then, you know, 10 years down the road, they're like fucking millionaires and shit.
Yes.
So yeah, I just put, you know, $20 in. And just, I'm not even gonna look for in like 5 years. Just check it out then. Just
cool.
Be like, hey, now I have $1 million. You know.
Yeah, it would be cool if that works out for you.
Yeah.
I'll say this: I haven't heard about Dogecoin probably since you put that money in.
They were like fucking treating it as like currency at like stadiums and shit for a second.
Yeah,
you know, they were like Elon Musk was like, "Hey, Dogecoin's cool."
I think that like Bitcoin will probably like have some staying power and Ethereum too. But like I think people have really soured on this kind of stuff based on like the amount of millions of dollars people lost.
Yeah,
NFTs.
It's all fucked up.
Crypto
really fucked up.
And what was the other fucking thing? Well, I guess it was also like those crypto like trading markets or whatever.
But the fact that
like
fucking
exchanges
Bitcoin
or whatever,
the fact that Bitcoin's like back up,
yeah,
like that much, you know, that alone says that there's potential for you to just like buy on some dumb shit.
But I think
Bitcoin
is like different than the other ones. Like I think Bitcoin is like that's like the main.
No, for sure, yeah. but that little dog on that coin is gonna fucking make a comeback.
How much did you put in? $20?
I put in $20 when it was at like 0.005, like 0.005 or some shit like that. It got up to like fucking 70 cents. So like I actually did like go up a little. I think I maybe have like $100 in it still or something.
Oh,
so like still coming out ahead or whatever, or wherever it's at.
you should probably sell it.
Nah, dude, 5 years.
This is your 5-year plan.
My 5-year plan. I'm gonna retire on this shit, dude.
Dude, if you get enough money, can I just be like can I be like your groundskeeper?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
I'm gonna ask.
I'm fucking owning a compound. I'm taking over fucking Epstein Island, dude.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
and I'll take care of the grounds, but you just have to definitely
you
have to pay me exorbitantly to do it, but I'll do a good job.
Well, you're gonna have to remove, locate and remove any fucking buried underage prostitutes.
Okay,
that'll be part of your job.
I like how you're so innocent. You think they were prostitutes.
Well, they were brought up to think that way. I think.
I don't know, man.
But you'll be removing them.
I think they were just abducted.
Yeah, but you'll go get them. I'll give you the keys to my boat, and you'll go out and just drop them in the ocean.
I mean, I can definitely do that.
And then inevitably you'll have to fill the holes that you dug back in with more underage prostitutes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I mean, it's the island was set up for one thing and one thing only.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you buy an old Dairy Queen.
I don't support that kind of stuff.
It's like you buy an old Dairy Queen and the kitchen's on there. It's like maybe you're not gonna have a Dairy Queen.
I mean,
it's gonna be a restaurant of some kind.
They have the hookups for the fucking soft serve, so you might as well give the people a soft serve.
Yeah, dude. Well, why gut the place?
Anyways,
you know what I mean.
Anyways, you'll be making a good paycheck.
I mean, for that kind of work, I better be.
Yeah,
it's gut wrenching work.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard. It's really not.
It's real painful.
It's really not what I thought I was setting up for.
Well, gotta keep my homies happy. And they gotta keep me happy because I'm the one that's rich off Dogecoin.
God damn.
Yeah.
Fucking Little Saint Doge Island. He's changed to that. Little Saint Doge.
Just buy fucking Jeffrey Epstein's island with Dogecoin money.
I mean, I bet it's a beautiful island.
Probably. I think it's gorgeous. I think I saw some snippets of it from that documentary.
I haven't seen. I don't know much about Epstein or anything.
It's pretty wild doc, dude.
See, these types of things are just upsetting. Anytime I dig too deep into Epstein or serial killers or any of this kind of shit, I go to a dark place and
tell me about it.
I mean, it's pretty simple.
Let's dive in a little. Dive in a little bit.
Well, I ever tell you about do you like Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just stopped watching that show.
You haven't watched all the episodes?
No.
Oh, you should go back and check it out.
How many seasons are there? 4?
I think there probably 4 seasons, and then there's hold on a sec, we got some pizza.
Yeah,
here.
get him on the pod.
Yeah. Hello?
Hi, I am here with your delivery.
Okay, doke. I will be right out.
Sounds good.
Okay, bye.
Love you. Okay, that
was nice.
I'll keep the pod rolling.
All right, well, make sure to keep talking about whatever we were talking about.
I don't remember, but I'll get something else going.
All right, be back.
Yeah, so the other day, the producer and me were driving around North Minneapolis. We were trying to. Now, I'm not a big drug user myself. However, the producer, who's at a gala right now, so he couldn't be here today. Unfortunately, he was looking for some cocaine straight from Bolivia by way of North Minneapolis, and so we went to North Minneapolis and we were walking around just talking to the. Pressing the flesh, kissing babies, looking for blow. And as it turns out, people don't like when you just come up to them and ask that. So next thing I know, Petey's getting pushed hard in the chest, right? And he's getting pushed, and he's like, "Hey, man, what's the big idea?" And I was like, "Yeah, what is the big idea, man?" And then the guy, he turns to me, he starts looking at me, and now I'm thinking, it's best if I leave. So what I do is I just hightail it south back towards where I live. While producer Pete's screams grow fainter and fainter behind me. Now the producer, I mean, he hasn't. That's honestly why he isn't here. Because he's not dead. I'm not saying he died. But I am saying that he felt as though he was betrayed by a good friend. And these are just some of the conflicts that come up when you have a podcast and you have a friendship, and when those two things overlap, right? I mean, because if he's the producer, right? If that's his thing, like he's just a producer, right? Then it's his job to take the punch for me, who I'm the talent, and he's the guy who's behind the scenes pushing buttons like a fucking ape. Anybody can do it. However, when you have a decade-long friendship, and you go out and then you use your producer as a human shield, essentially, that's going to cause problems in the relationship. And then that relationship, the fracture in your personal relationship, that fissure
riveting
continues to spider into your professional life, i.e. the podcast. So that's why producer Pete isn't here. Anyway.
Where'd you go?
Well, after you left, I panicked, and I decided that instead of keeping up the ruse that producer Pete was at a gala.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is so unbelievable. Producer Pete at a fucking gala. It makes no sense.
Okay,
I told him the real story.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
So we should move on then. Something else, or
well,
do you want to talk about it?
I mean, we're gonna be moving on in a lot of ways, but I think moving on right now is the best option.
Okay.
I think I wrapped it up pretty succinctly as you were coming back down.
Good. I'm glad I gave you the opportunity to like reach down and tell the people the truth, so that way you can reconcile for your fucking shitty behavior.
Yeah, the truth will set you free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to stop this because it's locked up. I'm going to see if we can't get it going again, and then we'll just do a little slap.
Okay.
Again, so that way I can, again, sync it up. God damn it. This fucking thing, dude. Oh, it's the entire computer.
Oof.
Well, isn't that about a bitch?
That hasn't happened in a long time, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just do a Control-Alt-Delete real quick, see what happens. Or maybe a Control-Alt-Delete. Oh yeah, she's locked up. Just hold the power button.
What? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this happened on that one podcast where I was doing it by myself too, and that's why the fucking video got all fucked up.
Do you think producer Pete has like a certain touch with it?
Yeah. I think he's programmed in like biometrics.
He's a certain kind of guy,
Yeah. He likes to act like he doesn't know how computers work, but I think he's like a biometric specialist or something.
Yeah, he's a real dick.
He replaced the keys with biometric keys so they detect your fingerprints.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Do you think it'd be? I was thinking about this, like, because beer is carbonated or whatever. Do you think it would be like to just take a bath in beer? Do you think that would like feel nice?
No.
But wouldn't the carbonation like kind of massage you?
I don't think that's how that
and
works.
Like exfoliate you?
I don't know, maybe. Have you taken a bath in anything carbonated? I guess there's like springs that are like naturally carbonated. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah, there's springs that are naturally like carbon. See, like you can actually go and get naturally formed soda water if you wanted. I think there's only a couple of them. I don't know if you can like bathe in them. I think they might only be like things that you like pump. You like have to like it's like an aquifer kind of thing because they're under. I believe they're under pressure. So I don't think you can bathe in them, but they exist.
You can bathe anywhere, anytime, in anything.
Yeah. Good to know, dude.
I'm never gonna let anyone tell me I can't bathe somewhere. Right? That's tyranny, man.
That's how the liberals get you.
That is the fucking liberal goddamn
The agenda.
the Jew-run liberal media.
They're trying to stop you from bathing in public.
Yeah,
What happens if you're dirty? You know.
I don't know, man.
What do you do?
You know what I like to do? I like to host I do like readings for kids at libraries, and I just start bathing.
Oh fuck.
What ends up happening is it's just me just like lifting my legs up and like shaving my legs.
Yeah, but like
just shaving my legs in a tub.
You know, you're not the one out there shooting people up, so you're fine.
And then I flick the cream at the kids.
When's the last time there was a school shooting by a fucking serial bathist? You know. And hey, riddle me that.
It's been a long time.
Yeah,
it's been a minute.
So what's the real issue, huh, Josh?
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not the one who's upset about these kids reading. I was talking about this the other day. You know, they say that there's like just all these like trans or like drag.
Yeah,
like,
I knew that's where you were going.
Right, I know,
that's
but like,
I was...
is that actually happening?
I mean, here's the thing. It probably happens like in like Portland or something,
right?
And like somebody fucking caught it on video, and now all of a sudden, like every other person in the country is like in an uproar about it.
They're like, this happens in every library.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm just trying to understand like what they're actually like fighting against here. I feel it's a pretty elusive. Like, I feel like if you were like trying to like find a target, like you want something a little bit less elusive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I don't know, black people or something. I feel like. They're a little bit less elusive, you know. I feel like maybe they are already targeting them, though. So, like, maybe...
I'm sure there's people who are both, right? Like black and trans, and in drag.
Yeah, but that's like a fucking unicorn to them.
So can you be a drag person and not be trans?
Yeah, of course.
So okay,
yeah, of course you can fully accept your gender and just like enjoy the look and feel.
Okay,
of, like,
how about this? How about this? Could you be like a straight guy and just like being like all into drag and like doing drag?
Yeah, of course.
No,
there's tons of people that go into
say
drag
of
that
course.
are straight.
Don't say of course.
What the fuck, dude? Okay,
don't say of course.
There's tons of people that like get into drag for like, you know, certain events just as a gag, and then they have fun.
Okay, as a gag though.
Yeah, but that's all the fucking drag.
But you know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the listen, all fun and games on Halloween. We're dressing up as the pink
like,
ladies or something.
There's like people who are like, you know, that's their identity. They love being like a drag queen specifically for like identity purposes. You know, that's fine. But there's also people. Sure, but there's also people who just do it because like they think it's fun, you know.
Well, I don't think there's anything fun about that.
Jesus.
All right.
You ever been to a drag show?
No, dude.
No,
no,
not.
No, I have not been to a drag show.
Yeah, they're kind of cool, actually.
Man, you're like way more like fucking libbed out than I am, dude.
I mean, I just have gay uncles, and I like hang out with them.
I had a gay uncle too.
Yeah, why didn't you
one?
Why didn't you go to a drag show with them?
Must be nice to have living gay uncles.
Jesus fucking Christ! What did you do? What did your family do to your gay uncle, dude?
Well, it's not what we did to him. It's what the AIDS epidemic did to him.
Oh my god. Good Lord.
No, he didn't die of AIDS.
I don't think I was gonna say. I thought for sure he didn't, but
no, it was actually sadder than that.
Yeah, I mean most things. I don't know. AIDS is pretty sad, I guess.
Yeah, but getting AIDS that's a heck of a time, you know. I mean, those fellas must have been having such a good time.
Were you 21 when your uncle passed away?
I was older than that.
Yeah, so you could have gone to a drag show. I think the I-Beam might have even still been around,
but
honestly.
My uncle was not like
he was what they would call a bear or what?
I don't know what he was in terms of like I don't know what his like category was, but he was like not like a gay guy.
Yeah.
like he would yeah, I mean
well no, like
you wouldn't really know he was gay unless you knew he was gay, you know.
Yeah. I mean, so I guess
it wasn't really part of his identity, is what I'm saying.
I guess in that respect, like, I mean, you do for the most part know that my like uncles, both of them are gay.
Yeah.
But like they do very like non-gay things. Like one of them's like he owns like a fucking dairy farm in fucking South Dakota.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean that's pretty gay.
The other one like fucking.
I mean, otters are basically just like soft dicks that white shits out of.
Dude, you're right. Fuck. The other one like hunts.
Every dairy farm is a closeted homo, dude.
Right. The other one like hunts and fishes like religiously and stuff, and like
Well,
does all his own like
I mean,
manual labor and shit.
that's one religion that actually will accept him.
Yeah, hunting and fishing.
Well,
What the?
I think it's funny how gay people have to do stuff religiously because they can't do anything traditionally religious, you know. So everything else, all the normal, all their secular activities have to be religious.
You know what's funny? Both of them were going through the process of like going through the monastery to become priests.
Yeah, of course.
Literally both of them.
I think like almost all priests are gay.
The only
or pedo.
the only two in that entire family that were like gonna go through that process, like both just dropped out and like ended up being gay.
Yeah. Oh, they ended up. You don't think they were?
I mean,
gay
they were gay to begin with.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be like
no,
like confusing people with that.
I don't
rhetoric,
even think it's offensive. I think it's funny that like it's like an innocent way. It's like ended up being gay. I guess.
Yeah,
it's like, well, don't you think that that's all part of the journey of
God
being
damn
gay?
it. I just got like baited into like fucking like just I don't know. What is that again? When you like when you put yourself into trouble? What's the word for that? When you make yourself like in trouble, like incriminate yourself.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
you made me incriminate myself.
Well,
just
kind
then.
of a little bit.
Yep.
I don't think it was so bad though. I mean, if you consider that incriminating, think about the things I've said on this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Good God, talk about incriminating yourself.
Yeah.
I throw myself under the bus. You know,
That's true.
it's not good.
Hmm.
You don't want to do that.
No, you don't.
Want to hear my impression of an archaeologist that turned into a stand-up comedian?
Yeah.
Hey, so carbon dating sucks, am I right?
Yeah. Was I supposed to respond?
That's it.
That's
the whole impression. You don't listen to enough stand-up to get it.
Yeah.
You know how stand-up's always like, God, dating's hard.
Oh,
it's like,
carbon dating.
Carbon dating's hard, am I right?
Yep. Okay. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
See, you just didn't pick up on the lingo there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Do you got one of those bits? Like
No.
besides that one, like a real?
No, I just thought of that.
Yeah.
But it seemed funny, and then now I think it probably wasn't.
Carbon dating isn't funny, dude.
Dude, there's nothing funny about knowing how old an artifact is.
Yeah.
All right? That's serious business.
Yeah, history is important, man.
Yeah.
Or else we repeat it if we don't know about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I broke my chair the other.
I mean, I have been telling everyone on this podcast that you've been getting fat.
I alluded to it at the beginning, before we started the podcast, but
Off mic.
I don't know if people who are watching might notice that I'm in a chair that's not my normal chair.
I guarantee no one noticed that. I didn't even notice that. You had to tell me.
Sat down, fucking thing just damn near snapped right off, you know?
Wait, what?
1 second I'm sitting at a 90-degree angle. The next I'm at,
You're prostrate.
like 170.
You're lying prostrate on the ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good word.
Yes, it is.
So that happened, and I'm just looking at my computer. I'm just like, why is everything sideways?
Oh, you didn't understand? You didn't understand that you had fallen?
Yeah.
Did you get concussed? Like severely concussed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When did this happen?
Well, earlier today.
I mean, should we be doing this? Like, shouldn't you be like?
Well, no, I need to stay awake.
Shouldn't you be in like a dim room?
No, I need to stay awake.
Is that real?
Yeah, you got to stay awake.
Wait, so you get a concussion, you just can't sleep ever again?
Well, no, but for a time period, you don't want to sleep, or else you might die or whatever.
What?
Slip into a coma.
Why would that make a
This
difference?
is your brain. It's all fucked up.
Yeah, but why would being awake?
The power of consciousness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
No further explanation,
So
The power of consciousness. Fair enough, dude.
yeah, I mean, you wanted an answer, I gave it to you.
I wouldn't
so.
know anything about the power of consciousness.
Yeah, sorry. I feel like I'm talking very quiet.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I turned you way up.
Yeah, you did. I'm probably fine.
Yeah. I mean, look, dude. It's every week with that, all right?
Uh-huh.
I'm used to it by now.
But
so is if everyone listens, then they're used to it too.
Mm-hmm.
How are those White Claws? How are those?
They're
iced-
actually really good.
those Iced
Do
tea?
you drink do you drink these kinds of things? The soda waters?
Yeah. So
alcoholic soda waters.
Funny enough, The last time I really remember crushing some claws, it might have been a Truly. It's all of something of that ilk. Some of those hard seltzers.
Some people have a fucking hard line that they draw with these things,
Yeah, but
some people are Truly boys.
I'll tell you what, with me, it's more
Some people are White Claw boys.
With me, it's more like a soft seltzer, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Truly's.
Truly soft seltzer
Oh shit.
for the soft man.
Well, they have like the extreme versions. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but
Were they like
they
8% or what?
Yeah, they have the extreme
You like those?
seltzers.
You like
where
those
they really
ones?
where they really amp up the alcohol.
Yeah.
So that way you don't feel like such a pussy when you're drinking them.
Yeah, it's hard not to feel like a pussy when you're doing it.
Yeah, but these ones are harder. They're hard seltzers.
Hard iced teas.
These ones are harder seltzers.
What's the percentage on those bad boys?
The harder ones? Oh, these ones. I think they're like 4% maybe.
Oof, that's not enough, buddy.
If you they're like juice though.
Right.
If you just like fucking smash these things.
I know, but you can get more bang for your buck.
Sometimes I like smashing things though,
Yeah, you could smash higher alcohol stuff too and really have a good time.
Yeah, but then you get all the carbs and then you get bloated.
Oh my god, dude, you're such a fucking pussy, dude.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
dude, you did that whole thing. You were on that whole fucking train for a while where you're just like, oh, I'm fat or whatever. I gotta only drink vodka and soda.
That's not true.
You were just like, I'm fat. I can't chug things anymore, like beer.
Dude, that's not true.
Totally were like
ever
that.
since I started drinking again. I just drink the same way I would always drink.
I know, but that was definitely a
Dude,
thing for a long time.
I was 230 pounds. And guess what I was drinking exclusively? Tito's and seltzer water.
Yeah, that's
just
what
glug,
I'm saying.
230 pounds.
Yeah, I know.
Fat as fuck. I wasn't thinking about my
You were
weight.
230 pounds?
At one point.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I was a
you were
fat
as
fuck.
I didn't understand.
Dude, that was my fattest. And you know how
You're like 160 now, aren't you?
165, 170.
Damn,
it kind of fluctuates.
Hey, look
in
at
there.
you, man.
Yeah, but this was a long time ago. So this was, you know how I realized I was fat? I knew I was
like, well, what was like the defining moment for you? Though?
So with my brother's wedding, we took a bunch of like professional photos.
Okay.
First of all, I was hammered for all of them.
Yeah.
And then like my shirt was like not even, it wasn't like even tucked in right, and I was like, holy fuck, I'm really fat.
Yeah. Did they keep like putting like objects in front of your torso?
They kept putting a fucking apple in my mouth.
That's even better.
Yeah.
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 So that's how you found it.
Yeah, and then I was mad. I was like, dude, why did no one tell me I was this fucking fat?
You were at that Boner Town gala just fucking bobbing for apples.
Yeah, and they're like, keep it in your mouth, you fucking hog.
Yeah.
And then I got
That's
spit
tight.
roasted, if you know what I mean.
No, how did you actually find out though?
That's how I found out. I saw all those like professional
just from seeing them,
professional family pictures got done, and I'm just fucking fat as shit. And I'm like, holy fuck. And I was mad, and then
you just had like the like bottom part of your belly just like hanging out the bottom of your button up and shit.
No, it wasn't that bad, but it just everything looked bad. I looked awful.
That's my favorite look. Have you ever seen people like that where it's like they have like a shirt on and then just like part
The
of their
belly
belly
comes
is just
out?
sneaking out the bottom, just peekabooing?
Yeah, that's a bad look.
That's cool.
It's pretty bad.
What if that was attractive to people,
It might be to someone. I mean, it is to someone, just not a lot.
Back in the day, they were just like, like fat chicks are hot or whatever because that was a status thing because it's like, oh, they have food.
That's different, actually. People are much more attracted to fat chicks now than they were ever in history.
What do you think about fatties?
I mean, I don't like them.
No?
but not even sexually. I'm just saying, like, even like fat dudes, I don't care for either.
No? Shit. I feel like you know a lot of fat people. Dude.
I know.
That fucking shot's fired.
No,
dude.
I like fatties, dude. They're good. I definitely prefer fat dudes over fat chicks, though.
Yeah.
Like fat dude.
Fat dudes are a lot more like they're usually more confident about their fatness,
No, not anymore.
Not anymore?
Dude, fat's cool now.
Well, that's what I mean. They're more confident about their fatness.
No, but dudes, fat dudes, it's not cool.
Fat girls. Oh, see, fat girl. Yeah, like the whole it's like a Lizzo renaissance.
Right. Yeah. It's not cool. Like being a fat guy. Like here's actually where where men might say there's a slight inequity in the world, is that being a fat chick is like awesome now. And everyone's like, yeah, she's thick, dude. I want to fucking mash on that. But fat dudes are getting no more pussy now.
We don't get this like Kevin James shit going on anymore. No,
no one wants to fuck Paul Blart, dude.
Oh, fuck, dude.
They never did, and they never will.
That's a real shame.
But however, Paul Blart's fucking twin sister, fucking smash that fucking hog, dude. Fucking roll around in the dirt.
What do you think that's about? The whole like, the BBW renaissance.
Well, here's the thing.
Here,
I think that what I think it is, I think it's that fat chicks have always been just getting dick down, just because dudes just kind of it's kind of whatever.
So this is a guy thing.
Yeah, I think dudes are now just like they're like, no, it's cool, she's sick, so that way we don't have to feel embarrassed about it anymore.
Somebody fucking somebody really paved the way here for
somebody
for
just felt really ashamed with like fucking this like 350-pound woman,
but just had like the confidence of a god to
and he was like, what do you mean, dude? Fucking fat chicks are beautiful,
are the fucking hottest.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah. What are you fucking idiot? You can't see it. You can't see past their fucking fat.
So this is not about.
You can't see past their heart, fat to their heart.
You're having trouble. You can't X-ray through. Yeah. So actually, the fat movement, the fat freedom movement, is not actually about female empowerment at all. It's just about dudes feeling less shame about fucking them.
It was like the got milk fucking movement,
Dude, more heinous than that, but yes, exactly, dude.
Actually, that's something I want to dive into for a second.
You want to talk about the got milk movement?
Yeah, I learned some shit. I learned some shit. You ready? You fucking ready for this shit?
Yeah. Let me grab another beer before we get into this. I got a feeling this is gonna be a heavy segment.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Set it up though. Why don't you tell the folks what the got milk movement?
Well, I want you to fucking hear it too. Where are you going?
I can hear you. I'm just grabbing a beer.
Okay. Now I'm all self-conscious and stuff.
Why?
I don't know. I'll start it off.
Yeah. I don't know about the got milk.
So the year was 1970 something. 197X. Somewhere in that range. All right.
Wait, is that actually? Do you actually know when this started? Did you watch a documentary?
I just saw something about it like the other day.
What is it? So what is your source? Did you read an article? Did you watch a documentary about the got milk movement?
No, it was just some fucking broad talking about it.
just some fucking vagrant on the street corner just scream about the got milk movement.
Yeah.
And you just have a fucking.
Well, no, I mean it's not entirely about the got milk. The got milk thing was a side effect of this whole scenario.
Osteoporosis.
Because basically in the early 70s, there was for some reason there was a catalyst that caused the dairy industry to kind of tank. Like a lot of people in the dairy industry were like losing their farms and their jobs and stuff. And so they went and they begged the United States government to essentially subsidize the dairy industry, and so they did. And so millions upon millions of dollars were getting funneled into these these farmers to keep them in business, essentially.
Yeah, just like how farming is done everywhere.
Sure.
Farmers, by the way, most right-wing people on the planet. Biggest socialists alive.
Yeah, dude.
They'll take a government handout every single fall, no questions asked.
So you might ask yourself, so the dairy industry was down, but they're giving them money to produce more dairy during this time period, right?
Yes.
So what happens to all that fucking milk? Well, they turned it into cheese because cheese is something that can be stored. And essentially, they were making cheese and then storing it in these caves in Missouri. And so there's these caves that had just started getting filled up with cheese and stuff, right? And so this continued to go on, and the subsidizing never fully stopped. So there was an overproduction of milk happening for fucking decades at this point. So now this is still happening, by the way. So I think they calculated over 1.6 billion pounds of fucking cheese in these random caves in fucking Missouri. And so and this is getting somewhere. So like, if you ever like fucking look up like or if you ever wonder where like the term like government cheese comes from,
Yes.
like those American slices of cheese, it's like literally just fucking just slices of cheese coming from these fucking caves in fucking Missouri that they have no fucking idea what to do with.
Oh.
Yeah.
So why? Well,
So there's just caves full of like billions of pounds of fucking cheese.
why don't we send this cheese to Africa or something?
You would think that'd be a good idea, right?
Well, like, it couldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, we could feed cheese to people,
Yeah.
They just don't know what to do with all this cheese. We just have fucking caves
Yeah,
filled to the brim with
aren't
cheese.
there still just like tons of like even in America like starving people?
Yeah, but the whole like got milk movement was literally to try to counteract the overproduction of milk so they could stop filling up these fucking caves.
Yeah, so they could end the madness.
Yeah.
I mean,
But we're still just loading up fucking caves full of cheese
so
for some
it
reason.
just keeps adding. It's
Yeah.
like the debt ceiling. It just keeps rising.
Yeah,
and everyone's like,
we have
it's like, what's gonna happen?
we
I don't
have
know.
trillions of fucking dollars in debt. We have billions of fucking
Dude,
pounds of
how
cheese.
delicious though if like one of these like these mountains that these caves are in just like erupts, then we
Yeah.
just have melted cheese and lava coming down the mountain, dude.
What if you're a fucking goddamn mouse and you trip and fall into a fucking hole and you end up in a cave and all of a
Yeah.
sudden, you're, like fucking that dragon on The Hobbit or something with all your cheese.
Oh yeah, Smaug.
Yeah, Smaug.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like referencing Lord of the Rings stuff.
I like it too.
Yeah.
I love Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
It's good.
Hmm.
Good show.
Yeah. Was that a good path I followed there for a second, or did I just waste everybody's time?
Here's what I'll say.
Did you learn something?
No, I did.
Yeah?
And I think it's pretty cool.
It's fucking wild.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what value that had.
I don't know.
But
Now you just know about a bunch of cheese.
I'm gonna be
Fucking cave in Missouri.
I'm also just still curious. You said you just heard this from some broad.
I think you can. Yeah. I mean, I did say that.
Was this your wife?
No. I mean, she was part of it. I guess she was there when we discovered this.
Yeah, but who is this broad?
I don't know, some lady.
But what?
But I guess you can just Google fucking cheese caves in America and you can find it out
believe
pretty quick.
believe me. I'll be doing my
Can you
own.
do some research and just come back next podcast and let me know if I'm an idiot or not?
I'll be doing my own research.
I don't
want
to spread misinformation on this podcast. I hope you know that.
I would never do that. Which is why we always said throughout the entire pandemic that it was a fucking hoax. Because I'm not gonna spread misinformation.
Yeah.
COVID was the true misinformation.
Yeah.
Right?
Big time.
As we all found out, you know what I mean? That's where we should have gone, man, during the pandemic. Straight to the cheese caves, man.
If I
What aren't like cheese sculptures? Isn't that like a thing?
I think so. Butter sculptures are a thing.
Yeah, so couldn't you like just get into those caves and just start making some sculptures? You have this
It'd be a real benefit to
It's like
society.
cool like cheese cave where you go visit it. It's all cheese sculptures.
Yeah.
You could have a giant cheese. You could literally do a fucking replica Smaug in the fucking cave, dude.
Oh,
Just a
that would just rain over the cheese.
Dude, yeah, exactly.
That's fine. Scare intruders away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You stay away from this government cheese. You filthy natives.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
You
though.
know?
Yeah. Yeah, cool stuff though. Do you want to take a break?
Oh my word. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right. Break time.
Yes. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by the Apple iWatch. Boy, is this thing handy dandy. Alan, have you ever found yourself wondering what your like heartbeat per minute is at all times of the day?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, that's what this thing can do for you.
Oh, cool. You know, it's funny. I got my own one of those.
Oh, you have an Apple iWatch as well.
I guess I don't own an Apple though.
So that thing is useless.
Yeah.
The Apple iWatch. This thing has many uses.
Second advertisement of the podcast is brought to you by White Claw Hard Seltzer Iced Teas.
Ooh.
No, I'm not talking about just the iced tea because they got four different kinds of it. They got a variety pack, as they're known to do. So the White Claw folks, they like giving you a pack, where you so like if you ever shop like Bud Light or Coors or any other like beers, the normal people shit.
I do that.
Yeah, so they all come with the same cans. Everything inside of the package is the same, the same thing. So that's not what White Claw's about. So what they do is that they give you a package, and there's a bunch of random shit just inside of the package. And normally I just walk in and I grab a box that just says White Claw on it.
Yeah.
And I don't actually know what the fuck I'm going to get.
Yeah.
But it's a variety, and it's a surprise, and it's exciting.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. But this one's the iced tea one. So it's pretty cool. A bunch of different iced tea ones,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah. So that was the ad.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. I mean, I hope that they got their money's worth there. I don't know. And that time, holy shit, dude. The second half of the podcast. God damn. Ooh. I think we lost that one.
Oh,
Fuck, dude.
why do they keep letting me read shit?
They just don't ever. I mean, we never have any repeats.
Why do-
really,
Yeah, why do they just keep letting me do it?
Welcome back to the podcast, one and all. Hey, Alan, how was your break, buddy?
My break was pretty good.
I also had a good break. We talked to the Bearcat.
We did.
The Bearcat's in rehab.
Yep.
And,
Rehabilitating.
He's rehabilitating his mind, body, and soul.
Yes.
And it sounds like so far so good. So
Yes.
You know what? Couldn't be a better break than. How was my break? Good.
Shouts out.
Heard from a good buddy, and it
Shout.
sounds like he's doing great in rehab.
Shouts out.
Which, I mean, I feel like, do you ever hear that someone's doing, like, you ever talk to someone who's in rehab and they're like, oh, fuck, I'm falling apart. I think they're always doing good when they're in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like a,
Well, I think it's like a good thing.
they're on a billowy cloud
Well,
of
that's what I mean.
safety.
That's
in
what I
there,
mean. It's kind
Yeah.
of like when you're in there, it's like that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Right.
You're like,
Wouldn't it be terrible if he was like,
you're not just fucking killing yourself with the poisons.
with the booze. But wouldn't it be a bad sign if we were talking to him? He's like, "Oh, I'm doing bad in here, boys."
It wouldn't be good.
That'd be the first time I've ever heard anyone doing bad. In
Do you
rehab.
think there are some folks that are like that though?
Oh, I'm sure it happens. And boy,
Amy Winehouse.
well, they tried to make her go to rehab.
No.
She said no
Yeah.
a couple times.
Yeah, 3 times.
Oh, 3 times.
Yep.
You know, if you say no 3 times in the mirror, Amy Winehouse's corpse falls from the drywall.
That's where they buried her.
Well, they didn't really bury her. They suspended her up in the drywall.
In the ceiling of my bathroom.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
All right.
it's like this isn't a. This is a.
That's like like how they have like code for like when you're building stuff.
Yeah.
So like every time you're building a bathroom, like part of code says that in the ceiling of the bathroom you have to encapsulate a small piece of Amy Winehouse.
Yes.
And have it rigged up to a system that recognizes the word no 3 times.
Yes, of
and then it
course,
releases.
Yep.
It's code.
It's like I.
So
hate,
check your house. If that doesn't happen to you, your fucking house isn't up to code.
This is a wine house, not a home.
You're gonna have to call your fucking city and get somebody out to inspect your house if that happens.
That's embarrassing. We don't have the.
You just hired the wrong contractor.
We don't have Amy Winehouse's bloated corpse.
Yeah, you're like your contract. Whoever you hired, you contracted to do your fucking ceiling in your bathroom did a fucking shitty job.
Contractor. They're more like detractors.
Yeah, and they should be fucking investigated.
Yes. Investigate this wine house.
Yeah, I brought it to the full conclusion of this Amy Winehouse thing. I think I did a good job.
That's perfect. Hey, well, I think on that note, speaking of Amy Winehouse, should we make our own song?
Do you want to do an Amy Winehouse song?
I don't know anything about her.
Okay.
Other than that she's dead and in my ceiling.
All right. Well, let's do music anyways.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Once again, we have a great song.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for listening to this episode. All right.
All right, guys, enjoy the song.
They tried to make me go to rehab, and I said no, no, no. And they were like, Amy, you gotta go, real far. Fuck. So now I'm in rehab, hanging with this hijab man. He smokes opium. I said I smoked some dope. I smoked some dope some. And then there was this Asian guy and we ate some dim sum. That was maybe the best day that I've had in this place. All the other days have been like kind of fucking shitty. I wish I was back in the city doing drugs with my friends. Fuck. Anyway, I get out of here in like half a year. Once they're assured of my sobriety, then I get to go back. I get to see all the homies. I get to go back to church. I get to pray to my God again. They don't let me pray to God in here, 'cause they say he's not queer. This is LGBTQ friendly place. Get out of my face, they say with your Bible and shit. Better pull out your dick, 'cause I'm a guy and I really would like to suck it. What a strange rehab. What a strange rehab. What a strange rehab they put me in. I'm in a gay rehab. I'm in a gay rehab. I'm in a gay rehab. How does this exist? Why is there a rehab for gay people? That seems weird, man. I don't get it.